Hello, everyone. We're back with another one of these. This time, I actually have ideas for the stream to do. Not much, but I'm going to do some trains, which is a thing we are very, very well acquainted with in my past live streams. Is just screwing around with trains. So, of course, that requires me to share the screen and for all of you people to be able to. There we go. There we go. I will, of course, check on the screen, or check on the stream with my phone here very quickly, and make sure all is going according to plan. Alrighty then. Looks like everything is going according to plan. I will do this though, because I want to see. Let's see. Oop, wrong thing. I need. Okay, share audio. Yes, it's doing that. It should be doing that properly. I should stop listening to the stream. That will make everything more complicated. All right. So, I might not use those. It might just be loud enough that if I put the volume on full blast. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive a train around because I feel like it. I'm not gonna go anywhere in particular. Just gotta remember how to get to Quick Drive. There we go. Ah, yes, we have transferred to this engine here. And as I suspected, I can hear my audio through my headphones without even turning them on. That's all I need. That is all that I need. Check on the stream here for a moment. All right, everything is looking good. Here, we'll do this though. We will actually pull it up on my phone so I can look at the chat. Go. Oop. Nope, we don't want volume. We just want the chat. Alrighty then. So, let's get chuffing then, shall we? Let's. Go ahead and pop something down in the chat if you want to say anything. I would appreciate it. And I'll respond to it. No, I'm not going to worry about, before anyone asks, I'm not going to worry about speed limits because I'm just in quick drive. So, yeah. Although I should worry about points, though. There we go. I just set that from the end. That was so simple. It just did the thing. I love it when it just does the thing. So yeah, just gonna take this down to nope, we do not want to see inside the coaches. Quite frankly, I honestly cannot be bothered to see inside the coaches. So yeah, we're just gonna head down to the station here. It occurs to me that the volume may be echoing. So let me check on my audio quality here, because that's I will put my headphones on for this part so I can tell. If anyone would be so gracious as to, that's where the camera is. If anyone would be so gracious as just put it down in the chat whether or not there's an echo or not, I'd be very appreciative. Like a lot. Now they turn on. All right, I can't tell. that's where I'm at. That is that I can't tell. So we're gonna turn those off, turn the volume off, and I'm just gonna put these on just to be safe. Just like this. Everything seems to be in order. Should probably slow down, not because we're speeding, but because, don't want to pull a better view for Gordon here. Any day not pulling a better view for Gordon is a good day. No, time for this was probably a while ago. I'm going to go set some points. I think they are already set. Cool. We like that. Here we are at the station. Here's an idea. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. First, I think we need to set some points. Because I do not want to. Yep, that'll take me to the goods yard. Yep, it'll take me through all of that. And I don't want to go through all that. I want to go along this. Which is weird because the British so rarely use single track main lines. Yet, here they are. So, yeah, we're just gonna run full speed down the line. We're not even gonna give a care in the world to speed limits. Because who gives a damn? Who cares? No, I'm pretty sure those are Midland coaches. Those aren't Western coaches. Those are Midland coaches. All right, well, I guess we're not stopping at the end of the line. We're just gonna continue straight on, right off into the abyss that is the end of the map. Yes, trains, I know I am speeding. I know I am a bad man. Such heresy. Or not heresy. Wait, maybe that is the word. But yeah. Whatever this is, Western Engine, Midland coaches. We have just passed a yellow signal at very high speed. And oh fuck. We are wrong roading. We are doing all of the roading wrong. Full reverse. Let's see. How do I get back onto the proper side of the line here? Fall. This is that's how I get back onto the right side of the line. Okay. There we are. Now Express Train has happy fun times. There we go. Nice beauty shot there.
Streaming?
Yes.
Oh. Do they hear me?
Probably.
Probably. Do you hear me, people? Yes or no?
I mean, that's assuming anyone is watching at this point. I just started and I am at one viewer and I'm quite sure that is me.
Uh-huh. One viewer. Well, I'm viewing too, so that can't be right. That's at least 2 viewers, isn't it? Let's be real for a second.
I need to find my train. There's my train.
I lost your train.
There it is. It's back.
Hey,
It was invisible.
Here, let me try to guess what this is. Here, show me from the side. I'm going to squint so I don't see the nameplate. Okay, it's got the further back cylinders. It's got the swirly do kind of steam pipe thing. Not like I know what any of those correlate to. I'm going to, but the cylinder kind of caps at the front are kind of pronounced, coming out under the chin. I'm going to say it's a star. Hull. King. It's a king. I always forget about the kings. Like there's the manors, halls, castles, stars. 2 or 3 more. Manor, king, castle, star. Hall.
I don't know.
Manor, king, castle, hall.
I am very familiar with the manners.
Soldier, tinker, tailor, spy.
So.
Mozambique, Memphis night, Cairo pants, Vancouver's lights. Knock me down and back up again in the blood of lonely man. In the blood of lonely man.
So yes. Check one.
This I know.
Ah. Very good. Very good. Haven't topped out yet. Nice thing about running just a normal session is don't have to worry about being punished for going over the darn speed limit. We can just run as fast as we like. And, you know, our engine here is a king. So, of course, he makes the rules. Because that's how being a king works.
More or less, yeah. Until the Magna Carta became a thing. But I think this is
I don't think the Magna Carta, I don't think it applies to railways.
Oh, okay. Then we're golden.
Yes. Absolutely golden.
The golden
Ooh, 6. Oh, wait. Nope, no, we're 70. We were 69 for a moment there.
Nice. Very briefly nice.
Yes, it was a very brief nice.
Pity.
Do 72 and a 35. Let's see how that works.
Whoa, you're live right now. Whoa.
Works. Oh, gosh. I didn't know I was live.
I know.
I thought I was live.
Oh my god. Hey, it says 2 watching now. You and me. Nice. Do you want me to put a tweet out? I'm sorry, an X out? You want me to put an X out?
Yes, I would like you to sick your X on.
I'll sick my X. How about it? Post.
Yeah.
You can't tweet anymore. You can only post.
Oh, yuck. Oh, now we're at 3 viewers. So we have 1 viewer that is not the 2 of us. Viewer, you can use the chat. You're allowed to do that. I highly encourage it, actually, because that gives me conversation topics to latch on to.
That's crucial.
I'm only playing trains to make sure I'm not just staring blankly at the camera, waiting to come up with a conversation topic. At least this is something interesting that can be on the view screen. I think we've topped out at 89. I think that's our virtual castle's top speed. Oh fuck! There's a red signal up there. Oh boy! I did not set the points.
Oh god!
I will not have time to save this.
Oh god!
I think I know where this goes. I'm careening into the harbor.
Oh!
I've lost my express. It's just the engine now.
I'm watching the delayed playback. Oh god!
Oh,
I just
no.
saw it. Oh god! The horror. Oh! Oh, now it's a tank engine. Oh, now it's a rail
Now it's a
car.
coach.
Yeah,
now
now-
it's a rail coach.
That's messed up.
People, this is why this is what we come here for. This is the life.
That's startling.
All right. That's who that is. Okay, who are you? Which engine are you? You two. Let's see. How can we fuck your lives up? Let's see. We have two engines together. I don't think I can justify a passenger train for you two. Especially since I think the line is going to be closed to passengers after killing the whole express. But I think we do have some freight cars that could use some transportation somewhere, I'm sure.
Back and forth.
Yeah, that's all railways do is shove cars backwards and forwards 1,000 times, and then you die.
Yeah, and then you die. Have you seen Rowan the Garrett engine in full yet?
Yes, I have.
All of it?
I have completed Rowan the Garrett, the Garrick engine.
Nice. I didn't realize that existed, but I'm going to trust you also saw all of Rowan the Garrett engine. And hopefully your knowledge of this other alternate take doesn't influence your views in any way.
I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine.
Okay, good. But
Where's the brake fans?
so I watched part 1 and 2 with you,
Yes.
then-
yes, you did.
and then I watched part 4 because I wasn't really paying attention, and I was like, "This is weird." Bill and Ben, like, I mean, this is cool that they're kind of like trying to. Like, there's this whole arc about James not trusting them, and it kind of delves into him, and that was good. But I was
Right.
kind of like, why? Since when are Bill and Ben like law abiding? Why is everyone defending them? And I was like, oh, I missed part 3, which is kind of nice, you know, to like. It kind of makes me feel contented that like, okay, so story structure does matter. Like
Right.
the fact that like that I could obviously tell something was missing meant that this was a tightly written story that needed all that stuff.
Right.
And you know, so I watched part 3 last night and it was really good. Phew! So it felt like kind of an end to Bill and Ben's arc. Like, I mean, maybe Wild Nor'Wester would do more with them, but I could see him definitely not touching them again. You know.
Right. Okay. Well, I think it has been determined. And by it has been determined, I mean I have determined that second engine is surplus to requirements. Unless.
We've got all the pilots. All the valve gear's gonna wait. That's a tomorrow thing. That's a maybe I'll do it thing. All right.
Better idea. You. All right, let's see if we can get a passenger train up the branch line without wrecking it.
What kind
There
of that?
are comments in the chat.
Oh.
It's Monday Night Live!
Yes, you knew exactly what I was punning on. Hello, Wooden Railway, Edward, and hello, every gamer.
Including Avery Gaming, Wooden Railway Edward, a piece of toast!
A piece of toast indeed. Well, there was no piece of toast, but I did have a piece of butter bread before starting the stream.
That's close enough in my opinion.
So that's basically that's uncooked toast.
Yeah. What goes in a toaster?
Bread.
Damn it. One of these days I'll get ya. One of these days.
I have been well conditioned by the great my father.
Just almost doxed your dad. And then you're like, well, maybe
Well, you know, he
You know
like see, that's what I was thinking when I switched it to my father. But then I kind of remembered, like, he runs a business. His name is very public.
Right. That's fair. If my mom can find it, then that doesn't reveal anything about its obviousness at all. Yeah. So that's like saying, like, well, if my mom can find where Osama bin Laden is hiding, well, never mind. That's
It's like, well, if Batman can find. Oh wait. Well, if the world's greatest detective can find it, that reveals absolutely nothing about the state of the public.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope these passengers didn't want to stop at any of the stations in between here and the end of the branch line, because, like, I'm just cruising. I'm just doing 74 and a 25 as if it's fucking nothing. See, this is how Thomas keeps time on his branch line. He just, like, all right, so we're coming up to the station. Get ready to jump.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but I get to Farquhar before Birdie does. Nah, I don't want to be in the cab. That's ugly. Sorry. It's beautifully ugly, but it's ugly.
Thomas's passengers are going to tuck and roll out of the coaches, and then they're going to be like, did you put this here for me? You must have known I was coming. How kind of you. Except imagine, like, a field of 70 people all saying that, slightly just, like, dissonant, you know? They're all having that same delusion at once. That's just what they do.
Is this all Alec Baldwin's delusion?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is.
Is indeed Alec Baldwin's delusion.
You know there's got to be a kid out there somewhere that thinks Alec Baldwin is Alex Baldwin.
I'm sure that kid was like 7-year-old me.
Probably. Alex Baldwin, my favorite.
Alex Baldman.
Mom, can we get Alec Baldwin? We have Alec Baldwin at home.
Alec Baldwin at home. I'm surprised no one did a meme like that when the Tatmar parody was coming out.
Yeah.
Like that would have been the prime time to do that.
Yeah, honestly. We live and learn.
All right, we should probably stop. We're approaching the station.
Yeah. After last time, it's I can't help but be a little concerned as to the potential risk.
Oh no! All right, people, dive. Oh, nope, the coaches are fine. The engine. Oh nope, the coaches aren't fine.
Rest in peace.
The one coach is not fine. I only killed 1/3 of the train. So that's fine. I mean, I got the people where they needed to go. So that's did
what
the
matters.
important part.
Yeah. Rest assured, you did your duty.
I did my doo-doo.
Yes. I mean, sure, I guess. Hmm.
Okay, trying to keep track of where all these engines are.
So,
This engine. Who is that? I think I know where this is. Let's see. You, engine. What?
I'll call you
rolling
Percy.
st- No, we will not call you Percy because engines do not deserve names.
Wow.
We will call you 5121 because that is how the world works.
That is how the world works. That's how the world works.
So, okay, so there's some coaches there. And there's a station right there. And I have an engine right here. Ah! Maybe we can take this passenger train without murdering everybody. Though it looks like, unless there's a turntable that I am not seeing here, we will have to pull the next train backwards. Which is fine, because we're a tank engine. We're like built for that shit. We actually don't complain. But, it is a fact that should be stated. Which is why I just did it.
But it was a little weirdly declarative for something that was so not a problem. You'd think if it was so easy to do and not a problem, then you could maybe say, we're gonna have to pull the next train backwards.
Seems we have received a note.
Oh, there's nothing of interest in there apart from blueprints for Gotham City.
We have received blueprints for Gotham City.
Dustin, you won't believe this. The guy I'm watching right now, like a paper airplane just flew into his screen, and he's opening he's
All right, people. I think I'm back. I'll have to wait on trains to start responding again. And I can't get my face cam to do the face cammy things. So we'll play around with that. We'll figure out what the fike is going on there.
Sorry, folks. I got a little too excited and I ruined the whole desk.
Yeah, so as it turns out, computers don't like being bounced around like peas in a frying pan.
It does appear that way.
And when you bang the table hard enough, my computer just fucking reboots.
It makes a leak in anything, one might say. Yes, I've exposed my computer to intensive shaking, and it's not had that problem. So I expected other computers to not have that problem.
Unfortunately, my computer has not been properly conditioned for such situations.
I mean,
So
I certainly did not condition mine. It was right out of the box. It received such treatment and survived, but it's gotten slower over time. A little bit stupider.
do you think that might be for a reason?
No, I think it's just natural slowdown. It is 7 years old. How old is yours?
About as old as our friendship.
Oh my god. So not that old then.
Oh, wait. So this was like my first big purchase after my first job. And that was junior year. So that would have been 2017?
Okay. Yeah, so that's
Or was that sophomore year? 2016.
because that
So,
would
but
almost
2016, 2017.
yeah, that would be almost as old as my computer. Yeah.
All right. Time to get back into the new session.
Is it letting you screen share?
I haven't gotten to that part yet. Simply because I was waiting for trains to
Load
get
first.
all loaded up.
Yeah.
Because there's no need to share my entire computer screen with them.
Right. I see it now, so
Yeah.
it's running on my end. Where is
Yep, I see it on my end too now.
Okay, good. Where is the guard?
Where is the windmill?
Where?
So yeah, we back in business. No face cam, which is unfortunate. Seems like every time I try to activate the face cam, my the microphone mutes. So I'm gonna stop trying with in that endeavor. But I'm sure the choo-choos will be more fascinating anyhow. We just have to wait for route to load up, which does not take a quick amount of time on my computer.
I feel like Trains 22 just popped into. This might be the first time I've ever seen it. Like,
It did kind of just pop into existence one day, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck?
yeah, there's a Trains 22. That's kind of crazy. I'm a little scared.
I think Train Simulator 22 is the first time I've had an experience with getting a new Trains game and being like, ooh, I'm not sure I like this.
Wait, for this one?
Yeah.
What about it?
For one, and this is just like this is something that's like real small, is they changed the compass cursor thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look classy anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
What is it like now?
It's like it looks like something that belongs in a like 3D modeling software, not in a train.
Oh, is it like
game.
red, green, and blue arrows? Or
Yes, yeah, it's
Okay.
those.
yeah, that's yeah.
That and like to start a quick drive session, you can't just go into quick drive and then add your trains while in quick drive,
Yeah.
which was like a great thing about Trains A New Era.
Mhm.
Now, it is easier to switch between edit session and quick drive,
Right.
but like you need to be in edit session to add trains.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's going backwards.
Yeah. I can see how that would frustrate. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be a retro Trains gamer. Like if I ever do anything with Trains, it's gonna be like the older ones. Like, probably not anything newer than like 2012.
Right.
I think I've got all my Trains files on my hard drive. So once I get a new computer, I'll put it on there and it'll be fun.
All right. Drive session. See, it's like we just, with a snap of our fingers, or a pound of our fists, we've just reset the universe, and now the chaos of the last two locomotive experiences never happened.
Yeah. I mean, we all saw it. But
No,
yeah,
we didn't.
Well,
It never happened.
let me find a time stamp. Okay, so
You don't need to find time
so
stamp.
anyone who's interested in seeing a King class plow into buffers, go to 2632. Anyone who's interested in hearing what it sounds like for my fist to land heavily on a plywood board, go to 1420. Let me see actually, what's that like? I'm curious. So it was frozen for a while.
Seems we have received a note. There's nothing of interest in there. Apart from the booth that's forgotten to sit.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Dustin, you won't believe this. The guy I'm watching right now, they're like at the paper airplane just moved.
Dustin, you won't believe this. The guy I'm watching right now, he sounds just like me. Whoa.
Looks like you've got a clone running about.
I think I do. That's
in his scream, and he's opening.
That's interesting. The fist smash comes before I actually said the words that correlated with it. What does that say about my psychology? That I lead with that.
What does that
I'm
say
not
about my
sure.
psychology?
I mean, they say you don't even hear it when it happens. And that's definitely the case. Wait, there's a little guy down there in the left that just moves? Is that the driver?
Wait. Oh. Yeah, that's the driver icon.
Dude, that's weird. He's moving.
Oh god, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Yeah,
train
but-
has stopped.
Yeah, there are many drivers.
What the hell? They're all white. Are they all white?
No.
Okay. Can you switch drivers right now?
Well, if I switch to another driver, that will switch what locomotive I'm controlling.
Wait, hold on. Go up. What's the guy with the? Is that a man or a woman with that? No, go down. Here, go further down. Yeah, that here with the blonde like down to the shoulders hair. I know there's a lot of them. Right? It just go the third from the bottom. Like
This-
keep going. Further up. No, that's further down.
This one?
Yes. From a distance, it looks like she has a mustache, which I'm totally down with. But I just feel like I should be able to tell. Like I was seeing like a middle-aged Hispanic man with rather dashing features, but just like a very obviously fake blonde wig, which like, I mean, hell yeah, I'm that's a solid look, but it's just not something I come across every day. So I wanted to inquire further. So if Duckworth's on the Little Western, what does that make this?
The Big Western.
Whoa.
Oh God, I'm gonna do it again, and God damn it.
And I have to watch it happen again after. Oh Christ! You know those engines that are like a steam engine at the front of a carriage? You know, like they're like early rail cars.
Yeah.
You made one of those. I hope
All
you're-
right. Let's see if we can not fuck up the express this time.
I'm rooting for you. I'm not betting on
I was gonna say,
you.
you're rooting for me. That does not mean you have faith in me.
Yeah, this is the thing.
I like whistles. Whistles are cool. Horns are lame and should fucking die.
Wow.
We should put steam boilers on diesels just so they can have whistles.
Were they air whistles on the Gronks? Is that what they did?
I don't fucking know.
It's weird. A whistle just needs air. Just like a steam engine just needs steam. It doesn't actually need coal. That's kind of a weird concept. That's obvious when you think about it, but who thinks about it? You could make steam with a lot of things. You could make a pollution-free steam engine if you could only just get the water hot enough.
All right. Xander Day comments, there are air whistles on the Gronk, and Class 40s had boilers since coaches were steam heated.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, coaches nowadays aren't steam heated, but we should still put boilers on every single diesel just for a steam whistle. Because steam whistles are the best whistle. Sure, air whistles exist, but nah.
Mm-hmm.
We should do steam whistles.
We should do steam.
You know what? Screw my whole put steam whistles in diesels comment. Let's just replace the diesels with steam engines.
Well, this is getting to be a little scary.
I promote my new demodernization plan.
Huh.
We
Power and fear at my new beam organization
Unfortunately, we tried out that Inator. It didn't quite work. A teal semi-aquatic beaver thing with a duck bill. He blew it up. So now what we're going to do is we are going to contact every company that could possibly produce anything resembling a locomotive, and we are going to contract them to build like 100 of each sort of size that we could ever possibly need. Possibly more than that. Probably more than that. But you know, simultaneously, we're going to scrap every diesel engine we've ever made, regardless of historical value. And then we'll just run off of steam engines.
I'm still hung up on the fact that.
And then we're just going to just build branch lines everywhere.
Doofenshmirtz was in this equation for 5 seconds before he failed. Like, so little chance was given. He fucked it up in like 3 seconds. And then the other 2 seconds were dedicated to saying what a dumbass he was. Like, that's a pity right there.
It's always looking down for Dr. D.
Dr. D. Good doctor. Except he's not very good.
Not very good, and that he's not very skilled. He's actually quite a nice guy once you get to know him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he has that whole taking over the tri-state area shtick, but honestly, the mayor of Danville is kind of a douchebag. I prefer Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He's a lot more honest about his shortcomings.
Yeah. Doofenshmirtz is a really cool character, though. Like, there's that one episode later in the series where,
I mean,
like,
he's a really good dad, you know?
he is.
I don't know what kind of dad his fucking brother is. I don't even know his brother's name. I know Dr. Doofenshmirtz's name. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
He says it all the time.
Yeah.
He's addicted to saying it. But
Of
it's like,
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
like, he, like, you know that one episode where him and Major Monogram are, like, on a mission together? They get stuck together somehow.
Yes.
And then the plane is falling out of the sky, and Doofenshmirtz manages to repair it with just parts that are on the plane. like that's insane. Like, he's a genius. It's just that usually his efforts are focused on such stupid stuff that you don't really get to see it.
I will be honest. I only pretend to take over the tri-state area in order to get Perry the Platypus to come over.
I can see that. I can see him just being lonely. Dr. Doofenshmirtz. What a guy. Doof. As he is so often referred. The Doof. The Doofmeister. At it again.
I spin the audience right round, make them sick and dizzy.
Ride around.
Wasn't his brother like the mayor, or am I?
Yes.
Yes. His brother was the mayor. That is the
This is an
joke.
awfully long time for you to be living in fear and doubt. I didn't realize you were questioning that the last 5 minutes.
I wasn't. I was reading off the chat.
Okay, all right. So I was gonna say that would be really scary. You went that long questioning whether your joke worked or not.
All right, audience. How do you like it when I give you motion sickness? Oh, I should remember to set the points. I'm almost not remembering to set the points, but I will this time. I will set the points. Or not, because they've locked up on me. Oh, no. Oh, that point hasn't locked up on me. Okay, he can run over that and be fine.
I've lost a great deal of trains races in my day by not setting the points. Let me tell you that an engine from Scotland will arrive tomorrow.
There he goes!
Oh, look at me go!
And he didn't derail.
Arr.
Arr, har, har. Not sure why. So, I should speed him back up now. Yeah, you can go full speed now. Well, to get back up to snuff. Average Sodor signalman indeed. It's like, oh fuck, Golden's coming. Oh no, he's gone by. I gotta warn the next box.
Constant state of panic. No other way to live as a Sodor signalman. I don't envy them, must say.
So how is it being a signalman on Sodor? Oh, it's great. You know, they actually require you to get a decent hour's rest while manning the signal. Oh, really? Oh, yes. Something about keeping up some sort of quota that I'm unfamiliar with.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Something having to do with a contract with the Britt Allcroft company or whatever.
That's so messed up.
Yeah, there was this man, I think his name is David. He was poking around here being like, oh yeah, you should
Stop
you should get
talking
some
to the
rest."
press, please, Jeffrey. We are not allowed to disclose such information.
Well, why didn't they tell me this then? This should have been in my contract when I signed on.
There was an NDA in your contract.
Yeah, I saw no such thing.
You didn't read any of it.
Well, you're supposed to disclose that there's important documents within the documents you're handing me.
You told me you understood. I should have known that when you were playing on that Game Boy for the entire conversation, you weren't listening. Now Gordon is dead. It's all your fault.
No, he's not. Look. I've seen engines die, and that wasn't that.
What do you mean you've seen engines die?
Well, I used to work in the smelter's yard before this.
You're fired! How did the background check not catch that?
Well, it's not criminal to work at a smelter's
It is on
yard.
my railway. You're going to the Northwestern Gulag.
I'm pretty sure that's discrimination and that's illegal.
Put him in jail. Put him in jail and take away his legs.
What? I'm a human, not an engine.
We'll see about that. Let this be a warning to you, audience. Don't fuck with my railway.
You've had it here first, people. Sir Topham Hatt is a ruthless dictator who treats his engines like slaves.
That's right. Now you had it here second. Let's be honest.
Actually, you've probably had it here like the 15th or some shit.
Yeah. It's a rather cynical story, but there is a story to be told where the Fat Controller is genuinely just like irrational for prioritizing trains over the people. Like, and everyone's fed up with him for like literally like, you know, defending engines at the cost of people's jobs, and like he really should just
Right.
like do the practical thing, but he refuses because he has like a very specific kind of thing he cares about that,
Right.
you know, he's not willing to give up on.
Ah, hello, Thomas Theorist. He says, "Hi, Lemmy. I guarantee that you will love my next video. It's Gordon's Family Tree."
Oh, that's, haven't you been planning that one for a while? I'm looking forward to that.
All right, I'm getting the alert that there are red signals ahead. So now I need to go from playing engine driver to dispatcher and make sure trains don't run into each other. It's one of those silly ones where it's, oh, I had a floating train there for a second. fantasy shots. More evil signals coming up. I need to stop the evil signals.
You have to stop. Listen to me, Gordon. There's something wrong. All right, I'll stop. Let's talk. Oh, good.
Just stop suddenly, no slowdown whatsoever.
Yeah, just like physics has no effect on it.
That was a little terrifying, Gordon, but all right, let's have a conversation. I'm concerned you might blow up. Well, I can see why you might think that, considering I'm red in the face and there's steam jutting from my boiler. Yes.
So the truth is, Scotsman, is I've already blown up.
So I'm talking to your ghost then.
No, I blew up in reverse.
What? What does that mean, Gordon?
See, I'm defying the laws of reality, Scotsman.
Am I in any danger right now?
We're all in danger, Scotsman.
My God.
Every moment of our waking lives.
Gordon, please, you're scaring me.
Good. Scared keeps you alive, Scotsman. I can't lose another brother.
I feel threatened, Gordon, I'll be honest. I don't know what all this backwards blowing up nonsense is. Why is everything frozen around us?
Time is in a state of frozenness.
Bloody hell, man. I just wanted to check on you. I didn't know that this would come of it.
Why did you leave me, Scotsman?
What?
Why did you leave and then go to America and then I thought you were dead for 3 years?
What are you talking about? You left in the 20s and gallivanted off to Sodor.
I didn't gallivant off to Sodor. I was forced there.
Yes, well, at any rate, Gordon, you seem pretty excited to be...
LNER exiled me to Sodor, and that is why the LNER must die.
You never even worked on the bloody LNER, Gordon.
Exactly.
You're not being rational. Let me out of this time warp space. I want to go see...
I would if I could.
We're stuck here.
Honestly, Scotsman, I have no idea what's going on.
Are you sure you even did this, Gordon?
Maybe? No? Possibly? Yes? No.
Shit. Now we're...
Though there's some inkling in the back of my brain that tells me we need to find a berry.
What?
There's this thing saying Barry did this in the back of my head, and I'm not sure what that means.
The bloody scrapyard. Don't be morbid. Things are bad enough as they are.
See, that feels wrong, but that's the only Barry I know.
Is there any other name associated with that?
I mean, the engine that came from Barry, but also he is metaphysical. He may or may not exist. He's a Schrodinger's engine.
I hate that guy. Well, I'm at a loss. Though I feel as if venturing to that comic book store over there in the bushes might help us somehow.
No, that's ridiculous. We're express engine Scotsman. We can't be caught reading comic books.
Well, we don't have many options now, do we, Gordon?
I would rather die.
Well, we're going to die. If we don't
I
do
would
something.
rather let the universe die.
That's irrational, Gordon. Come on, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Excuse us, sir. We would like to buy 2 of your finest comic books. Well, of course, I'm willing. Wait, are you with? Yes. You sell
I was
comics?
expecting Charlie.
Well, why were you expecting Charlie?
He's the comic, right?
That's funny. He's not joking. Give us comic books. He doesn't know how to joke. Well, you're here to Star 2 Best. The Flash. Let me flip through this real quick.
Wally West gets struck by lightning. I'm not sure how this is supposed to help
This
us.
doesn't help at all. Bloody hell, we're looking for a berry man. Oh, well, we've also got Barry Allen comics here. I don't have any interest in that.
Now, Batman! He's a man I could get behind.
Self-made man, indeed. Perhaps Superman. He's got all the strength in the world. Look, this is. Oh, wait. Whiff. Why are you not in the scary warp space? Why are you not frozen?
No, Scotsman, I think he is in the scary warp
I've
space.
been stuck here for 72 years.
Oh, dear Lord. That's longer than he's existed.
What?
He was only created in the 2010s.
That's a little too meta. I'm a little concerned for your well-being.
That's what being in the warp space does to you, Scotsman.
My encyclopedic knowledge of engine classes tells me that Whiff is at least an 1870s design, based on the shape and size of his driving wheels and whatnot.
Yes, I think that's one of those foreigners that we brought in when we became the LNER before I was exiled.
You weren't even there for any of that. Stop inserting yourself into a history.
I was there for the beginning of the transition period.
You were not. You were not.
I left in 22, Scotsman.
It started in 23, let's be honest.
That's when the law went into effect.
Mm-hmm.
We were gearing up for it since 22.
Look, I didn't have any time for that. I was getting ready for Wembley. I didn't exactly have time to pay attention.
Well,
to
you were barely half put together. So don't...
My whole point in life was getting ready for Wembley. At that time, that's
The
all that
point
mattered.
being, Scotsman, you should stop judging me for things you were only half there for.
Mm-hmm. Is that right? Well, you don't exactly have the best memory, Gordon. Tend to leave important things out. And there was also quite a lot that was hidden from you and hidden about you from the rest of us. I mean, how was I supposed to know anything about you when you were practically a secret?
From the public, not from you.
I mean, you were too stoic, Gordon. You wouldn't share anything about yourself. This is exactly the kind of healing that I was hoping to see here. Did you freeze reality to get us to talk to each other?
Oh, dear God, we're talking to Victor Tanzig with...
What are you talking about? I'm not responsible for this. I thought opening a comic book store would bring people together. I don't have You really just believe I have interdimensional power? It took that little to convince you that I had those abilities? Well, what are the odds that the only other guy you'd meet during this phenomenon would be responsible for this? There's like 8 billion people on the planet. You think it's me? I
Well,
just happen to run a comic book store in the bushes over here. It's not my fault.
Whiff. We are the only 3 that are still able to communicate
Go like
with each
a
other.
mile. There's probably other people. You literally went 5 feet and I'm over here. Well, why are you even operating a comic book store in the bushes? What a weird place for it. Well, you got a point, I suppose.
We probably should have stopped the churro to let people get... Oh, boy. That was a rough turn. Ooh. That was a turn so rough, it crashed trains.
Oh my god. That was
Which is
brutal.
better than crashing the computer.
That was painful to watch. Good lord.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I'm I should have gotten to see
That crash.
yeah.
It's kind of a pity.
What a pity.
Your browser has blocked.
The browser's all fucked up. Sorry. Not my fault.
I gotta do the thing that does the thing.
Sorry.
Let my face icon, let my the thing with my icon on it show up on the thing. Do that. I muted myself because the camera is all weird and shitty, and I'm not sure what is going on. There we go. I had to click on a little check mark that said audio avatars, and there I am.
Oh.
There's my little avatar thing. That being said, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes short of an hour and a half. I think that is a pretty nice stream if I plan to do these regularly.
Yeah.
If this was a special event, then, you know, the good old like streams all day, all night, and all the next day would be something to be considered. But this,
Those are never something to be considered.
I think those are plenty of times something to be considered.
Oh, God.
But I think 10 minutes shy of an hour and a half is a grand old time.
Winter is a grand old time.
No, it isn't.
Shit.
Snow is silly soft stuff, but it does stop me. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I hope my engine debilitating hijinks were entertaining, and also Lemmy and I trying to finally get Gordon to confront his inner demons. But now it's time for all of us to go to bed.
Just Thomas.
Like Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.